welcome back to another video with COC Tips with CRL, and today I am going to be giving you a quick guide on how to do a dragon army, or a dragon attack, sorry. I've had lots of requests about it. For me, dragons are probably one of the most consistent armies in the game if you get the right value with your heroes and you take the right spells. So, starting off with our hero equipment and which heroes to take, please disregard the army. That is my Titan army, but because I will show you a replay of an attack I just did with my dragons. So RC, Lassie, Electric Boot and Rocket Spear, the King, Spiky Ball, Earthquake Boot, Magic Mirror and Heal Puppet, and Grand Warden with the Rage Gem and Eternal Tome. Now, I'm not taking the Minion Prince because I don't know exactly the best way to use him, and my Minion Prince is not very leveled up as well. So I take those 4 heroes and that equipment, and I will show you a replay. I've had so many attempts trying to do this. I know it's a 99%, and I would just tell you that it was this elixir collector at the bottom, which I actually missed, but everything else was down apart from that one elixir collector. But so when doing a dragon army, what you want to do, dragons work best in a straight line. Well, actually, let me change color. Let's go blue. Dragons work best in a straight line going like that. Because, well, sorry again. Would work best going in a line like that. So you want to create a straight path for them. It doesn't matter if these buildings on the side don't go down, but you want to try and create just a straight path. So for example, as you'll see in the video, I took out this side of the base with my heroes as well as this part here. Well, actually, hold a second. Let me redo that. So this is the path I took with my dragons. This way. Oh goodness, some stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to learn this stuff, so we're good. So I took this path with my dragons. I took out this with my heroes. So then my dragons just went straight into the base. So my dragons went straight into the base like that. Now, so this is my army comp down here. So I've got 5 archers, 8 balloons, 7 dragons, 4 baby dragons, 3 dragon riders, a stone slammer, and then heroes, and then I've got 3 rage, 5 freeze, and 3 invis spells. Invis spells might not seem like why you take them, but if I'm at like a single inferno, for example, or like at a scatter shot, or like a air defense, and I've got lots of damage around that area, I can just make all my troops invisible, and then they won't take any damage at all. Like for example, if there's a scatter shot and they go to scatter shot and I invis them, then they won't take any damage for like 4 seconds. So that I take invis spells as just in case. So starting off with the attack, what do we do? Okay, I put my queen here. So what I want with my queen is I want her to walk around here and go into the eagle artillery compartment. So then, because there's very low damage around there, and once I put my queen ability, there's not really anything that will like take down my queen apart from the king. The king is probably the biggest threat in that area for my queen, and so yeah, so I want my queen to go that way, and in order for that to happen, I need to cut off that area there. So then she walks into the base, and the reason why I placed her here is so then my king's going to walk around this way and to here. But because I placed her here, she's not going to walk up that way because the king's going to take down those buildings. So she's going to walk her way around and into the eagle artillery compartment. So I'll keep playing it. So see, my queen's going down, places some balloons. Always place balloons first before baby dragon. Otherwise your baby dragon could catch an air mine. So you see, the baby dragon's working along here, cutting off the funnel. The queen's working around, balloons taking out that arch tower. And see the king took down that, and now I'm going, and the king, so I'll stop it here. So the king is going to walk around here and into here. The queen, she's stuck on the king right now. I'm pretty sure I freeze it, and put archers down, but the baby dragon has cleared this stuff. So then the queen's going to take down the army camp and the Tazza and walk into there. And in order for my king to go into the scatter shot, I need to use a baby dragon, which I should be using in a sec. I think I just got sidetracked. Baby dragon there, yep. So that will force the king to go into the wizard tower and the scatter shot. So yep, see how the queen is going into the eagle artillery now. Baby dragon and Loons are taking that out. Queen's going into here. How are we looking? So if I pause it here, so the queen's going to take out this blood. The king is going to take out this. So there's that part of the base gone. My RC is going to come in very shortly and take out this stuff. Look at what's left for the dragons. The dragons just have to come through here and clear this area. Like, dragons need to work in a straight line, whereas, for example, like a Lalo, for example, works better in L shape. Dragons must go in a straight line. So in order for that to happen, so I'll keep playing it. Queen taking down the eagle. King's about to go down a sec, but that's alright because he'll pop his ability, and the earthquake boots to take down the scatter shot. Perfect. Queen to take out that expo. Amazing. And now I'm setting my RC down the bottom here. She's taking down that. She's taking that down that. And I'm going to rage her up in a sec, coming into the scatter shot. That way then it takes less of her shots, and she can get through all the defenses a lot quicker. I think I'm going to rage up the queen as well. In a sec, pop ability, sorry. And see, once I'll just, sorry, I'm pushing a button, but if you look at that, so look at this, boom, boom. All of that's taken down with my heroes, and now I've just left up a straight line for my dragons. They'll come through and they'll take all that out. So that's how you want to try and funnel your dragons. I know some people don't have all the equipment that I've got. I'm just showing you like the best equipment. So my RC is going to go down a sec. The queen's take out that the multi inferno. RC is going to go down. Yep, stupid. That was a right invis, but whatever. And now I'm going to start my dragons in a sec. The CC went down, perfect. The queen's going to take out that bomb tower. Then she's going to go down. Baby dragon on the side. I didn't see that Elixir collector. Baby dragon to cut the funnel on this side, and dragon's going to move through the base. Now I use Stone Slammer just to act as like an extra balloon, just a tank for any mines or whatever. And I'm using the Rage Gem just to speed up the attack and so the dragons have got extra damage. You can use a healing tome, but I'm just using the Rage just for extra damage, and I invis the dragons. Oh goodness. I invis the dragons I invis the dragons here when they were on the single inferno, just so then they could keep doing damage. And I don't have to waste my phrases. Oh goodness. So now I'm invising them going into the single inferno. I missed it. That's alright. It'll take out that one. The dragon ware's there, and then the dragon's just gonna finish off the base, and stupid me didn't see that it looks down the bottom here. Goodness. So yeah. So in order for your dragons to work, you need to create a straight path for them, and yeah, so can't believe I left up that last elixir collector. So annoyed, but yeah. So 1 second, I'll just play it again. So yeah, so if we're taking out this part of the base, here's for that. Taking out this part of the base with my heroes, my dragons were allowed to move smoothly through here. So, so if you don't have the spiky ball, use the rage vial and the earthquake boot, but don't wait for the king to be very nearly dead, because then his rage vial won't get much value, because he needs to be alive to use a rage vial and stuff like that. The queen, you need to have the healer puppet. And if you're going to use the giant arrow, so giant arrow, where is she? Giant arrow, if you use a giant arrow, mine's level 1 because I don't use it much. if you use the giant arrow, take down at least one sweeper. You need at least one sweeper down. One sweeper and one air defense at least. Rage spells are amazing to help your heroes. Free spells just to disable defenses, and invis spells I bring just as a backup, just in case, because with the rage gem you don't need that much rage spell support for your dragons. It's mainly just like freezing air defenses or scatter shots or single infernos. But so yeah, so hold on a second, I'll just go to this. So here, so if you don't, so this is the combination I would use if you don't have spiky ball, or so that's all common, or you use the rage vial and giant gauntlet. Sorry, I'm just sorry, 1 second. Split that back just so I don't back. Either use giant arrow and that, or use invisibility vial and heal puppet. Minion prince, I don't use them. You can if you want. Warden, you can use healing tome and eternal tome. I just use rage gem just to speed up my troops, and they have extra DPS, or it doesn't matter too much. RC, just stick with her seeking shield, and if you're at town of 14, use hog puppet or use rage or use royal gem, but don't you waste your gem ores on royal gem and seeking shield. They're not really that good of equipment, so don't bother upgrading them. So that's that. Also with dragons, if you're going opposite the town hall, like if the town hall's still up and your heroes are down, use a blimp and secure the town hall with the blimp. I didn't secure the town hall with the blimp because I was going into the town hall straight away with my dragons. But if you're going opposite, use the eternal tome with the blimp. Use a rage spell on like yetis, balloons, whatever's in your CC to take down the town hall, because you don't want a 1-star. Because once that town hall is activated, it does a lot of damage to your dragons, and you've got no way of healing them up. So if they go down, you're screwed. If the town hall doesn't go down, so the siege machines you could use. So the battle blimp for securing the town hall. Stone slammer I use just as like an extra tank if I'm going into the town hall straight away. You can use a log launcher with your heroes, but I would suggest not. Siege barracks, not really. Flame fling is amazing if you can get good value and there's no mortars around. Like if you can take down a single inferno, a eagle artillery or scattershot, whatever, by all means go for it. It just takes a while for it to get value because it is a slow attacking siege machine. But yeah, so I'll recap. So with your dragons, you want to have king, queen, warden, and war champion. That's my optimal one. You can use minion prince if like one of the heroes is upgrading. By all means, go for it. And if you know how to, and if your minion prince is higher level than say your king or your RC, you might be better off using that. I'll show you the army comp. So my army comp. So I was going to do a challenge. So army comp, 4 baby dragons. I bring 4, not 2, because if my baby dragons die, then and my king or my queen go in the wrong direction, then I'm screwed. So I bring 4 as backup just in case. 7 dragons, 8 balloons, 3 dragon riders. I bring archers just to fill up the army camps. 3 rage, 5 freeze, and 3 invis. Now the rage spell is just to help with your heroes or your dragons if they split away from the warden. Free spell is used on single inferno, scattershot, air defenses, or defending queen or RC or minion prince. Invis spells is to help with that. You want to try use super minions, rock balloon in your CC if you are using a stone slammer. If you're using a blimp to secure the town hall, use 2 yetis and a rage spell, or use balloons and a rage spell, because that'll secure the town hall any day of the week, as long as there's no spring traps around the town hall or no defending heroes. But yeah, so with that, and then obviously rage gem, eternal tome, magic mirror, healer puppet, spiky ball, earthquake boots, RC, RC is meant to have the rocket spare. So that's my optimal strategy for taking down Town Hall 14. Town Hall 13's got the same army camp holding. So you don't need to worry about changing any troops in there. Obviously your heroes might be under level compared to mine, or you don't have the same equipment. That's alright. But yeah, so just remember you want to have your dragons go in a straight path. So you could either use your king and your queen on either side, or you can create like the L shape that you've taken out, like how I did and showed, and then just have a straight path for your dragons, because dragons need to have a straight path. Because if you have dragons split off, they're just going to get picked off so easily, which is why you need your dragons to stay together as one, so then because they're stronger together as one. So yeah, thank you for watching another video with CRL.